Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I explain anything about this site, let me tell you, if we succeed in solving the problem of this area, then it will be easier to solve the Palestinian-Israeli question, the Middle Eastern problem. So here is the core problem, the Temple Mount. In Arabic, we name it Al-Haram al-Sharif. Translated in English, the noble sanctuary. Now, let us begin from the very beginning. Why is this place holy to Judaism? There are many things associated with this place. First, Abraham trying to sacrifice his son Isaac took place on Mount Moriah. This is Mount Moriah, here. And this is the place where Solomon in the 10th century BC built the temple, 960 BC. And to understand the temple, we have to know that the temple was not only a place of worship for Judaism, it was the center of life there. And remember, yesterday I explained that the temple was divided into three parts: the Holy of Holies, Court of Jews, and Court of Gentiles. Now, in the Holy of Holies used to be the Shekhinah in Hebrew. This term, Shekhinah, means the presence of, the dwelling of. According to Judaism, God dwelt in the Holy of Holies. God was present in the Holy of Holies, you see. And that's why the Holy of Holies was out of reach for people only. The high priest, and on one particular day in the year, was allowed to enter the Holy of Holies. And that particular day is?
Day of Atonement?
Yes, yes, Yom Kippur. Besides me, I told you to read the note. Yeah? It's till today, there is a note down when we came in before the metal detector. According to Torah law, you are not allowed to come up here. Jews, ultra-Orthodox Jews, yeah, till this very moment, they don't climb the Temple Mount. And why is that? They are afraid to tread upon where the Holy of Holies used to be. Temple Mount area. So this is the Holy of Holies, then the Court of Jews, and then the Court of Gentiles. This is how the temple used to be. So it is holy for Judaism, for Jews, and then for us Christians. Why is it? It is holy as well. This is the place where the temple used to be. Now this is the place where his mother, when he was 40 days old, she brought him to be presented to the temple. And who was there, ladies and gentlemen? Simeon. Yeah, remember the story. Yeah, she brings her baby to be presented to the church. Yeah, so when he was 40 days old, he was presented to the temple here. Yeah? When he was 13, he had his bar mitzvah here. And remember the story, they were in Nazareth. They came to Jerusalem. And when they returned back to Nazareth, they missed Jesus. They didn't find him until they came to a certain spot where a spring was, where caravans used to rest. And do you know what happened? How they missed him? Why did they miss him? Now, in that time, women in caravans used to walk in the rear, men in the front. Now he had his bar mitzvah, meaning he became a full member of the society. He became a man, an adult. You see? Yeah. Now Mary thought that now he's an adult, he's a man, he should be with Joseph in the front. Now Joseph thought he's a boy, he's still with his mother in the rear. And when they came to this spring to drink and to rest, they missed him. And they returned back to Jerusalem. He was here in the temple. And this is the place, ladies and gentlemen, where he kicked out money changers, sellers and buyers. And this is the place where he performed miracles, where he preached. And the disciples as well. So it is also holy for us, Christians. But there is always a but, you know. Remember when the Lord came in Jerusalem, when he entered the city, he stood at a certain place and he looked at the city and wept and foretold the future of the city and said, no stone will remain on the other in you, Jerusalem. Early Christians took this as a sign of a curse put by the Lord on this place. So in the Byzantine time, building churches, monasteries flourished in the Holy Land, but not on this site. Nothing was built in the early Christian centuries on this site because of what they believed that the Lord put a curse on this place. No stone will remain on the other in you, Jerusalem. Now for Islam, why is this place also holy for Islam? According to Islam, Prophet Muhammad ascended into heaven, and he did so riding a white horse. And the name of that white horse was Abu Rabab. He came from Mecca, Saudi Arabia, and he made a stop over here in Jerusalem. Yeah? Here in this area. And from here he continued his ascension into heaven. And that's why it is very holy for Muslims. So if we can solve the problem of this area, it will be easier to solve the Middle Eastern problem as a whole. And I want you to help in solving this issue. I don't know why, or how, or when.